I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been a ton of noise lately about game development in India and how games are made here. Now, all this started with Varun Maya releasing the trailer for his brand new game called Unleash the Avatar. This game was previously called Project 11A, and he has been working with a team of 40 people for the past 8 months to make a game which looks like Souls-like game with elements from both Sekiro, like the parry system, and the shrine system from Black Myth Wukong. Now, there was a mixed reaction online regarding this game. If you look at the comments of Unleash the Avatar, there are a ton of people congratulating Varun Maya on taking this risk, and a ton of people really liking the game, really liking what he's made here, what he's trying to do. But then, if you look at the gaming audience of India, the so-called hardcore gamers of India, you will see that they don't really like the game. They think it is a cheap copy of Black Myth Wukong, and it's not made very well. The mechanics are not fleshed out, and all of these things. They don't really like the game at all. Especially the YouTube gaming community kind of hates the game. Now, Varun has since changed the title of the video to India's first Souls-like, and now he's changed it to revealing new realistic game from India, and there's a question mark there. Which is hilarious considering that all this hate made him change the title of the video. Now, where I stand on this topic is in the middle of both these conversations. So basically, I agree with both of the audiences. I agree with the people saying that this is not yet at global standards. Souls-likes are considered to be some of the top quality games in the world. From Software makes every game a masterpiece, and as such, every game is compared to his games. If you're making a Souls-like, you're really just fighting an uphill battle, because not only do you have to make a masterclass in level design, the parries should work very well, the dodges should work very well, it should be frame perfect, the difficulty should be just right. It's just a long list of things that you need to do, and this game doesn't seem to have those things in place right now, at least. But I also agree with the people that are excited for the game, that are encouraging Varun Maya to build this, because there really hasn't been any game like this coming from here. No company has made a step forward till now to make a game like this, and as far as I know, Varun is the only one trying to make a semi AAA or maybe AA game, if you will, based on Indian mythology. And he should be able to do that without facing this amount of criticism, and this early in the game. You have to remember that this game is in alpha right now, and all the systems that are there are still being worked on. Now, constructive criticism is always a good thing, because it helps people build a product that caters to them. But the kind of negative criticism, the kind of negative feedback this game is getting at this point, it's kind of weird, considering the fact that we are here to support Indian developers in making games. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, and I hope Varun does not drop this project and keeps working on it, refining it, makes a great, well balanced Souls-like or not, that's beside the point, but a great game based on Indian mythology, and it actually releases, because criticism is always not such a good thing. Let's look at a previous case, which is very similar to Unleash the Avatar. And the case is of Mumbai Gullies. Now, Mumbai Gullies revealed that trailer a long time back. I don't even remember. I think it was 4 or 5 years back. Well, when they revealed the first cinematic trailer. And the trailer got a lot of applause from the Indian audience. People were expecting great things from it, even considering it or calling it India's GTA. Fast forward 2 years later, I think 2 or 3 years later, Nikhil Malanka, the creator of the game, revealed another gameplay trailer, or maybe just gameplay of the game, and people immediately did not like it. Now I agree with that. The quality that time was not that great. People started complaining that it's not the level they wanted it to be. It's not console level graphics. It's just not ready. And after that, Nikhil Malanka has gone and started working on the game on his own, making changes here and there. And it's been 4 years now. The game is not released, and there is no sign of no news of the game and no sign of it releasing. So, we don't want that. We don't want creators to be scared of launching a game here because people are just too hard to please. People are expecting a AAA game here, where AAA games are made in the budget of 500 crores or something like that. Black Myth Wukong was a very, very expensive game to make. And you have to understand, comparing these games to Black Myth Wukong, to Souls-like, to AAA games in the West is just not right. Considering the fact, not just because of the fact of that they cost a lot more to make, but because these countries have a lot of experience in terms of making games. Even China, that India likes to compare itself to, was making mobile games that were very, very complex for a long, long time. They've been making different things. Mobile games that seem like AAA games. They have animation studios all around China. Motion capture, all of this is there in China. This has existed for a long time. And not to mention, Black Myth Wukong itself is kind of funded by the government. No such support exists here in India. So comparing our products to their products, to where they're considerably ahead from us, in terms of experience, is not right. People here with the expertise of making a game are very few and far between. Now there are a bunch of people here that work on video games from other companies, but that's not the same. That's not the same as building a completely new game from scratch. That's like saying that you own a auto repair shop, you should build a car yourself. It's a completely different thing. So while I'm excited for the game, I wish that Varun Maya makes the changes that people have been asking for, because at the end of the day, it's a product, and it has to stand against global products too, and it has to sell well, and these are the people that's gonna buy your game, so might as well listen to them. Another game that interestingly launched a trailer at the very right time was Null New Order. Now, Null New Order is a game made by a 3-people studio in Bhopal, and it looks very good, looks very promising. They dropped the trailer just at the right time when Unleash the Avatar was getting a lot of negative reactions. This got a lot of love from Indian gamers, because instead of copying Souls-like, it tends to go in a completely new direction, which is character action, although it does copy elements from Devil May Cry. This game also, I don't think is completely polished right now. It looks very rough. If they're able to hire more team members, they may be able to refine it more. Also, it's not clear what the gameplay is. We just seen very little footage of what the game is supposed to be. But yeah, it looks promising. Except these two, of course, there's been a ton of indie game releases. Detective Dodson is getting released, I think, tomorrow, and Palace on Hills already is released on Steam. I'm gonna be trying both of these games here on my channel. But yeah, that's about it. India is stepping into a new territory of making games, and I'm excited about it. And although gamers are very, very vocal about their negative feedback, I don't think that helps the creators much, because you need to trust the creators to do what they're trying to do. You need to let them make the game, let it release, instead of just being completely negative about it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Indian gaming scene that is just now being born. Hopefully by next year we see a ton of Indian games. That'll be crazy. Indian mythology is one of the richest source of stories. Even without Indian mythology, I think we can make a lot of great games. Already some games are out, like Fears of Fathom. I've yet to play it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. And of course, Raji. But we do need double A, triple A action oriented, titles that could stand with the global gaming market. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.